right, hello all you night readers. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you are all well. Hello. Hello to you all. I hope everybody's doing all right. That's for sure. All right, let's see what our theme of the night is here. Our theme, let's see. Where are we here? There you are. All right, our theme for the next 24 hours is taking the shortcut. Yeah, taking the shortcut. That is absolutely one way to do it, right? Taking the shortcut. So if you see one, take one. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Lash Boss. Hello, Tony. Hello, Pinky Lee. It's great to see you all. It's good to see everyone. I appreciate you all being here. That's for sure. You guys are nice and early. So nice, so early. I love it. Let's see who else is here. Alan is here. Alan over on Facebook. Hey. Yvonne and Lisa are here over on Facebook. All right, everybody's here. Wow. All right, we got a crowd. We do have a crowd. All right, well. I'm guessing, Christina, this is you. I'm guessing that's you, Christina. Signed in through me. Which is okay. As long as nobody thinks it's my mother. Yeah, so our theme is taking the shortcut. Alan just wants a quick general reading. Let me do that really fast here. All right, let's see what we get. So, everybody's doing okay, I'm thinking. All right, Tony, I see your question as well up there. And Lash Boss, I see your question. I see Yvonne. I see Lisa. Okay, so Alan first. And Alan, this is just a general reading for you, right? I know the last couple of readings have been messages, right? But this one is just for you tonight. So just keep that in mind. Just want you to know. All right. Hey, Sagittarius, welcome. And Lorraine Farrell, hello. Pinky Lee, I said hi. Oh, Sailor Moon, that's who I saw that came in. All right, so Alan. I did not mean to click on Pinky. That's what I wanted. So, general reading for you. I think you are hoping for something new to happen, right? I think you want some new... I think you're looking for inspiration, right? The Magician says that you can take initiative. You have natural talent and you're creative. So, you're looking for some inspiration to use all of that together, right? The King of Wands shows up an awful lot also. I'm just saying. Not quite as much as not like Justice and Temperance, but he shows up a lot. I would be willing to say, that's, that is you. That is somebody, you're very career focused. You're successful at your career. You're very mature minded. You also have that loving romantic side because it is the King of Wands, which is fire and fire signs, right? And courageous signs. I think you are a very patient, understanding person who really enjoys... Oh gosh, what's a good word for it? You like your quiet time. You enjoy some quiet time every once in a while just to have to yourself. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So I see that as being something that's going on. And then the Four of Pentacles is showing me that you are Financially, things are stable with you right now. Things are really stable. Things are good. You feel like you feel very thankful because you're able to save some money and do some stuff. So I really do see that as a good reading. I don't see anything bad in there. I think it just kind of giving you an overall general sense of how things are in your life right now. All right. So that's what I see for you, Alan. Thanks for being here. I see you're on. Thank you. I know you're on limited time. All right. Tony Roxy says, bum, bum, bum. General love reading for the next 2 weeks. All right. Well, maybe I'll be able to shuffle better soon. Find out tomorrow when I go to the doctor and find out if he comes up with a good plan for me to get the feeling back in my left arm and left hand, and which is probably going to require more neck surgery. I had neck surgery February of last year, 2019, and it's looking like there's going to be more required. Some good old spinal surgery. Nothing like it, I'll tell you. Nothing like it to make your day. Fun times. Ooh, what a good love reading at the end there, huh? I don't see anything good here at the beginning, though. I'm going to tell you. I'm just going to be honest with you. I really don't see a lot of good stuff right here in the beginning. It starts off good and it ends really good. The middle, not so much. I think the beginning and the end show me what's going to happen over the next few weeks. I think the middle is showing me some phases of other times in your life. And I think, so you have celebration, right? You have the 4 of rods or the 4 of wands. And that's that celebration, right? That shows you that you have safety and safety at home. You feel safe at home, right? And you feel, you feel that way whether or not you're in a relationship or not. I think that's just a good thing. However, the Emperor isn't terrible either. It's just somebody who is very structured. And I think that could be somebody coming into your life, could be coming in, right? It's just somebody who's very structured, very stable. They're very responsible, but they're also a bit of a father figure, right? Kind of somebody who's in authority. And not everybody can deal with that. It looks like in the past you've had some people who were extremely cold, very unfeeling, right? Very emotionless, very they would talk to you, but it was very matter of fact and to the point, and that was it. No emotions, no nothing. And I think that person was also extremely overbearing. So when I say this person is a bit authoritative, I don't want this person to turn into this person, right? You can definitely see where he is, overbearing to this poor woman here. Again, kind of having conflicts with her and kind of playing mind games with her a little bit. So, I don't want this person to turn into that person, because I think, things are going to, something is definitely coming to you, something in love, which is what you're looking for, right? That's really what you're looking for, is something in love. And I think it's, now if it's somebody who is responsible and stable and structured, that's okay, as long as the authority part doesn't go too far. But I think that, I think that'll continue with the safety at home thing for you. All right, Tony. Thank you. Flash Boss Empire says, do you show a new career coming in the next 3 weeks? New career in 3 weeks. Wow. That's quick, huh? That is quick. A whole new career in 3 weeks. All right, let's see what we get. Let us see. So, I have got a lot of major cards, right? These are all majors. These are all major arcana. This is a minor. It's the Two of Wands. So, I see a lot of what you're telling me right here in these cards. You know, you are looking. This is the Star, which is one of my favorites, right? The Star. This one's absolutely beautiful too, by the way. The purples and the blues. Oh, it's great. Anyhow, it says that you are looking to become whole, right? You're smart. You're a smart person. You're looking to become whole again. Like I was saying before, when I was doing Alan's reading, he got the Star, and you are looking to be inspired by something, some new career, right? You want to be inspired by. You want it to be something that you can work the rest of your life at. You can do it for the rest of your life and retire, basically, right? The world is telling me that this is something you want to have. Once you find it, you know you found your place. That is your purpose. That's it. The Fool is telling me you have a lot of potential. You're very optimistic, and there's always that chance, right, of a new start, a new adventure, which is also a new career, right? She's getting ready to jump in the hole, and that's a new adventure. A new adventure is a new career. Trust me, a new career is a new adventure. The Two of Wands shows me that you're thinking about your future. You're planning your future. It's very clear. That is a basic explanation for the Two of Wands, is planning your future. Contemplating what direction you want your life to go. And that's exactly what you're looking for, right? So I think this ends on pretty much the perfect card for you. Death, right? The Death card. Now, death, people always think, oh my God, I got the Death card. That's a terrible thing. This is horrible. This is terrible. No, it's not. It's never. The Death card is not a terrible thing. It can be huge or it can be small. In your case, again, I think it's you stopping what you were doing before, because death means the end of one thing and the beginning of something else, right? I think I think everybody kind of knows that by now. It means the end of something and then something else starts after it, different, like a fresh start. And we've already had a fresh start here, and a fresh start, or contemplating a future here. So this shows me that something is ending, which is the job you're in right now, and then something new comes out of it, and that's going to be the new career. So yeah, do I see something coming in the next 3 weeks? Absolutely I do. The Death card, when it's something that ends and something that begins, it could be huge. It could be huge, like I bought a house and it fell down and it fell apart, and now I have to buy a new house. That would be huge. That would be a huge ending and a huge new beginning. Or it could be something small. I was explaining to somebody the other day that it could be something extremely small, like, okay, I think I'm going to stop eating meat and become a vegetarian and start being a vegetarian. It could be that tiny. So it's not, the Death card is not always some major end of something and some major beginning of something. So keep that in mind, okay? I like to teach a little bit when I do readings, if I can, if there's something I can tell, right? if there's a little something I can share. So, all right, Lisa. Can you have a general reading, please? Yeah, I'm going to use the same deck I used for you yesterday. I think you like that one. I think that was a good deck for you. The deck I just used is called Tarot in Wonderland, which is all Alice in Wonderland themed, of course. Right? Very easy to see that, wasn't it? I am the master of the obvious. Not what I want. Okay. So. Hang on one second. Let me turn these over. Put that down. Let's see what you got. Oh, all right. Well, nothing looks terrible. Nothing terrible, really. I know this looks a little ominous here, right? It looks a little bit like it could be bad, but I don't think it is. I really don't think so. So the Wheel of Fortune just tells me that you are dealing with ups and downs in life right now, right? You're dealing with the ups and the downs in life. And, everybody has to deal with that. That just happens. It's just part of life. It's just part of the way that life goes. Right? Ups and downs, and different things happen. But again, you've got the Fool card, which is telling me that there's potential for new things to start, for new things to happen, which are good, new things, right? Sometimes you may not always pay attention to where you're going, which is, it's kind of like texting in public while you're walking, texting and walking at the same time, and next thing you know, you fall into a fountain or something crazy like that, right? So I think the dog is trying to tell him, hey, open your eyes and pay attention, because you're not really paying attention. And I think that's kind of the message to you, is just pay attention to what's going on around you. Don't worry about other people's struggles so much. Other people's struggles will, are going to be there. They're going to be there. There's nothing that can really change the struggles themselves. But I think that you are at a point now where you just can't worry about them anymore. You can't really worry about them anymore. The Ten of Cups shows me that you have a very happy home life. Your home life is wonderful. Things are great. You've attained everything. You've attained the family life that you're looking for. You have love and family, and you've got a soulmate. You've got the whole thing. You've got everything that you want, right? And you can see that here with, like a husband and wife, or, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and children and stuff. And then you've got the rainbow with all the cups in it. And the cups, are emotions. And since there's 10 of them, that's a lot of emotion, right? That is a lot of emotion. You've got the little house in the background. So this is a great card to have. The Knight of Pentacles says that things are not going anywhere for you. Things are not, you've got this wonderful happiness here, right? And things are not going anywhere. They're going to stay this way, because the Knight of Pentacles is not a fast-moving knight. That is the very slow-moving knight, which means that things are not going to move. They're not going to go anywhere or do anything. So this is going to be the way that your life is, which is great. That's a great thing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I just think the big takeaway here is don't worry about everybody else's struggles anymore. It's just not going to be, it's not going to be good for you. It's just going to show, it just shows that you are enthusiastic. No, that's not the word. Definitely not the word. You are a bit, oh gosh, what's a good word? you're kind of oblivious to what else is going on because you're really focused on the struggles of other people right now. So sometimes you just don't pay attention to what's going on with your own stuff because somebody else's problems are you're making your own. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I really do hope that makes sense. All right, Lisa. So, hey, Tarot Magician. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Awesome. So yeah, that's what I see for you, Lisa. It's good. That's a good reading. I really think so. All right. So, all right, Yvonne, your turn. Your turn. Again, just a general reading for Yvonne. I am just going straight down the chat. I know you guys on YouTube cannot see the Facebook people as well as Facebook people can't see the YouTube people, but I am just going straight down the chat from how things are here. So I am I try to get everybody in within an hour, but there's never a guarantee. There's never that guarantee that it's going to be done in an hour. That's for sure. Or that you'll get a reading in an hour, I should say. There's a couple of things you can do if you don't get a reading tonight that you wanted. You can come back tomorrow night, try again, or you can donate and get your question right to the top of the list. So, always things to think about. Yeah, Lash Boss, I'm seeing what you said. Ending of your current job, right? That death card it's the end of the current job and then moving on into a new career. Absolutely. The death card is not bad. It's not a bad thing. So, yeah. Hey, Christina, how are you? It's good to see you. That's for sure. It's good to see you. Atinia, how are you? TJ, how are you? I hope you're well. Christina, there you go. Yeah, I thought that was you. I thought that was you kind of with my account thing going. That's okay. I knew who it was. I knew right away. All right, Yvonne. So I got the same thing for you as I had for Lisa, your sister. The 10 of Cups, right? Showing me that your home life with your family is really good. You have a strong family life, right? You and your husband and your two daughters, you're a very close, tight-knit unit. And you can see that really close here. You have that harmony going, right? You've got the emotions, you've got the harmony. Here and here, you got the page and the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. The Page of Cups is kind of telling me that sometimes you're a little bit head in the clouds, right? You got a little bit of your head in the clouds. And the Page of Swords tells me that sometimes you do things, again, kind of like I said to Lisa with the Fool, kind of sometimes you think you do things without thinking about what's going to happen with it, right? You can kind of see she's holding on here and she's holding on to light bulbs, which is crazy. And she's walking across this a big gorge, could be really deep, who knows, barefoot on a sword. So she's not really thinking about what she's doing. She's kind of just doing it, not paying attention because she's reading while she's doing it. Like I said before, it's like texting and walking and then you fall into a fountain. Same idea. You can kind of see where that could be a case. But here, sometimes your head's in the clouds a little bit. You're like a daydreamer sometimes, right? But you're very artistic. You're very inspired by things. You get easily motivated and creative, right? Right now, you feel like you are on the outside of something. Something's going on in your life. Something is happening around you where you feel like, there is that there is that huge door right in front of you, and you can't see. You can't get through it. You can't do anything about it. It's just there, and you are on the outside. And it doesn't make you happy, right? This does not look like a happy person. So yeah, something is going on there where you are feeling left out or on the outside. So keep that in mind. I think that will resonate with you, and I think you have a choice to make. You're at a crossroads, and you have to make that decision. There's a decision you have to make, and I think this came up last night as well. I can't tell you what that decision is, but I can tell you that you're going to have to make a choice. And that's the last card, right? So I really think, since she's looking back here at this, I think the decision has to do with this big wall going up next to you with the big door, right? Yeah, I think it has to do with that. So I think you're going to have to make a decision about what to do with that. All right? That's what I see for you, Yvonne. That is what I got. All right, this is Christina Alvarez over on Facebook. She moderates for me on Facebook, and to do that, I had to do some funky thing over there, and now sometimes it shows up as me when she comes on, but I know it's her. I am on an emotional coaster because my mom's godmother may have lung cancer. My question is, will it turn out that she has it, and will it be terminal? Oh, that's not good. I don't like this question already, Christina. I'm not digging this already. I am definitely not. This is your mom's godmother. Okay. At first, I read it real fast, and I thought it was your mom. And I thought, oh no, this is terrible. This is still terrible. But it's not as bad as you think. I don't really think it is. First off, the overall theme of the whole reading, if you look at it, it's all sun, right? It's all sunshine. Every card's got yellow in it, which gives you that sun, that happiness and warmth feeling, that warm feeling of sunshine. So keep that in mind, right? Just to start, just as a theme of the whole reading, kind of goes that way. The Four of Rods again shows me that there is going to be some type of a celebration. There's some type of important event coming along. The Queen of Pentacles is showing me that I think your mom's godmother is normally she's a very healthy person. She's not one to be sick a lot. This is like something that's just out of the ordinary for her. Normally she's kind of relaxed and kind of calm and laid back, but in general she's healthy all the time. Not really usually getting sick or anything like that. I see that, there's things that have been started. I see things that your mom's godmother, I gotta get that right, had started, and now she wants to, she wants things to be okay because she wants to see them grow. This could be like grandchildren and stuff, right? This could be grandchildren to me in this reading, where, she's had children, right? And they're the seeds, and now what's growing from those seeds are grandchildren. I think it's going to be hard work. I mean, I think any kind of cancer, of course, is going to be hard work to kick it. And, this is no different than any of the others, because it is going to be extremely hard to do. It's going to be very hard work. She's going to go through a lot of things that are not going to be pleasant. Although you don't see any cards here that are not pleasant cards. You could have cards that have very unhappy looking people in them, And none of these have unhappy people. So keep that in mind. But it is going to be some hard work. And I just think that things are going to be okay, and she's going to, she's going to live longer than, whatever the doctors say, one way or another, whatever it is, she's still gonna be around longer than that. Because again, this is the Knight of Pentacles, the very slow moving knight, and he's just, hey, you know what? I'm going to move along at my own pace, kind of thing. When I'm ready to go, I will go. And I really think that's what she's saying. I think that's what your mom's godmother is saying, is thinking. You know what? This is not going to beat me. I will go on my own terms when I'm darn good and ready. So, all right, Christina, that's what I see. That is what I see. I think that's okay. I think it's going to be all right. I really do. All right, Sagittarius, welcome back again. Thank you so much. It's really great to have you back. I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate when people find me, or somebody refers you to me, or you just stumble across me, but then you come back every night. That's great. I love it. And I appreciate it. It's, if I didn't have people like all of you here, then I would not have a show, because there would be no sense of me being here. Would there? Yeah. All right, here we go. This is your Sagittarius's current feelings towards you, Sagittarius. Here's that death card again, right? Death, and this one's death and rebirth, right? So it's a little different card. It's called something a little different. This is still the same death card. It's still number 13, right? And it's still the death card. This one just calls it death and rebirth, because that's really what it is. That is really what this card is all about. So the Page of Pentacles shows me that you are, you and your Sagittarius, both of you, are, you're kind of looking at a new plan. You want to learn more about each other. You need to learn a little bit more about each other. Right now, things are a bit emotional between the two of you. And again, you've got death and rebirth. So something in the way that you have this relationship is probably going to stop being one way and change to some other way, to make it better. And there will be a change, because you can see that here in the Tower, right? So keep that in mind. When things change, they start over in a different way, and this is just telling you the same thing. There's going to be some big change, right? Some big change in the relationship, and then things will start over. But don't forget, when they start over, they can't always, especially with the Tower, they can't always go on exactly the same way that they were before. It's just not, it just doesn't work that way, right? It just does not work that way. So, something to keep in mind. The Queen of Swords is showing me that somebody is not really feeling very communicative. Is that a good word? They're very emotionally parched. That's a good way of putting it, right? Oh, let's see. This is the Ice Queen, okay? Let's just get it out there. This is the Ice Queen. The Queen of Swords is the queen who is very cold and very emotionless and very distant. So I think that's what's going on right now in this relationship, right? So basically this girl says, hang on to your nuts. This is going to be a rough road right now. That's all I can tell you, Sagittarius. I don't really see a whole lot more. There's nothing great here. There's nothing terrible, nothing great though. It just telling me that, one of you is extremely emotional and one of you is being extremely cold right now. But things are going to change. So somebody needs to hold on to their nuts. I know. It's my sick, sad attempt at humor. Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine, it's so good to see you. Good to have you back. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back. Another night. I was hoping that last night's reading did not scare you away. Now, if that card comes up again tonight, I am not responsible for such things. Right? I am not responsible. Keep in mind, all readings are for entertainment purposes only. I am not responsible for any cards that come up here. So, just keep that in mind. Again, you got the Knight of Pentacles right at the end. Very interesting. So this is a relationship reading, right? All right, so we didn't get the Empress tonight. We got the Empress last night, and I told you. I think it could happen, but I don't know. Tonight I see where you are looking. You're looking just to make your emotional... you're looking to make an emotional connection with somebody that you're in a connection right now. Let's put it that way. You're in a relationship right now, I think, and you are just trying to find new ways to enhance that emotional connection. Basically, that's what I really think. I think right now you're feeling a bit insecure. You're feeling, again, a little bit, like I told Yvonne, a little bit left out in the cold, a little bit, shut out. And this would make you feel insecure. The High Priest tells me that there are some religious things going on between you and the person you're in a relationship with. And it's something that both of you have to understand. Both of you have to... get that. You both kind of have to know there, so you can protect each other. You have to protect each other, and you have to protect yourself. Number one, you always protect yourself, right? Number one. So keep that in mind. The Magician says that you are very constructive. You are very resourceful. So you will find a way to keep this relationship going if that's what you really want. And again, nobody's really going anywhere. Nobody's really going anywhere. And it's very interesting that all three of you, sisters, Yvonne, Lisa, and Lorraine, have all got the Knight of Pentacles tonight, I believe. Even different decks. Through different decks and everything else, I think all three of you have got the Knight of Pentacles, which is very interesting. Yvonne, maybe not. Maybe you did not get that. But Lorraine and Lisa did. I know that. All right, Rocky says, will me and the Virgo be long term? Will you and the Virgo be long term? All right, let's see. There we go. That one didn't want to go down. You got the Knight of Pentacles too at the end. Very interesting. That's our real theme of the night, right? The Knight of Pentacles. Nobody's going nowhere. All right. which is very strange because I see very fast movement here and going nowhere here. Going nowhere fast. It's very interesting. It'll make for quite the reading, right? So the Five of Cups is telling me that you are, you're feeling a bit disappointed about something. Something is going on right now with the Virgo that is making you disappointed. It makes you feel like you are not able to attain everything that you want because you can't reach it, right? You just can't reach it. You can see that, Apparently she's drank the little potion that makes her tiny, and she can't reach the stuff that's up here. So that's you, you can't attain everything that you want. That makes things difficult. But I do see things moving quickly in a good direction. Things are moving quickly in the right direction with the Eight of Wands. Very, very positive results are coming. With the Eight of Wands, like I said, it's movement, but it's also positive results. And that's moving towards you, right? You can see these are all moving towards you. The Two of Swords says you just have to decide which way you want to go now. Where do you want to put all your energies? You have so many, you have those two decisions to make, right? You have a decision to make with the Two of Swords. Which way do you go? Do you go, what decision do you make? And again, only you know what the choices are. You have to make the decision. I think once you make the decision, things are going to go extremely well. You will find your place. You will find your purpose. You will find completion. Everything will come together, and then things will stay that way. Because again, the Knight of Pentacles is telling me that things are not really moving. Things are not moving after this. After all this stuff happens, then stuff stops. Things are done, and that's it. This is how things are going. So yeah, I think that's long term to me. That means long term to me. When you find completion and you find your purpose, and then you don't go anywhere from that, then you found your purpose, and that's the end of it, right? So I think that's long term. That is definitely a long term thought to me. Thanks, Rocky. I appreciate you being here as well. Again, it's been another person that's kind of, just kind of stumbled in, I guess, or were invited in over the past week, a little bit or so, and I appreciate you coming back each night. Yeah, Christina, there you are. Kayla, I got your question. Yep, Christina, there you go. I knew that was you before. Okay. All right, let's see what we got for you. Kayla's looking for love. Jeez. I can't shuffle, and I can't even hold on to cards anymore. I'll tell you, it's getting bad. Well, we'll find out tomorrow more. Much more tomorrow. By tomorrow night, I should know what's going on with me. Surgery-wise, how much fun. Spinal surgery couldn't be more exciting. Oh, Kayla. Kayla. Do not be tempted by the really hot-looking devil guy. The devil is temptation, right? And he will do anything he can to get you to believe the lies. And I don't want this person to come into your life and try to take over, right? You don't want that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants this temptation, no matter how good it looks. I gotta say, he's, as a guy even, I would say he's pretty hot. I wish I looked like that. But you don't want to be controlled like that. You don't want to have this hanging over you, right? Hanging, you get that with the strings there, right? Hanging over you. You want to be happy. You want to be thankful for everything you have. You want to be joy. You want the joy, right? That 9 of Cups joy. You want the satisfaction of everything and have a lot of it. A lot of satisfaction. You want a lot of thankfulness. You want to be that way. So you need to think about it. You need to think long and hard and have a soul searching party, right? All by yourself. I know, not much of a party, does it? It doesn't sound like much of a party, that's for sure. Not by yourself, but it could be, who knows. Some of the best parties are all alone. I think after you do this, that's when you'll have your sudden opportunity and some idea will come in. Really quick, it'll happen really fast. It'll be very, very clear to you what you need to do to find a good relationship. Not this guy, but a good relationship, right? And again, the High Priestess is telling you basically the same thing as this. You've got to do some soul searching. You can see she's like meditating, right? She's basically meditating in this, and she's thinking, and her thoughts are going, and this person is, in a place that they could be meditating as well. So I really think that the High Priestess is telling you, have some patience, use your intuition because you have it, and meditate on it, think about it. All of this looks very meditative to me, right? Even this coming in here with the clear idea coming in real fast, it still looks like she's meditating on it. She's definitely meditating on it, and this is the place, this is you being by yourself to do it. So I don't see anything happening right now. I just think you need to think about it more before it can happen. Okay? Does that make sense? I hope that made sense to you, Kayla. Yeah. Hey, TJ. TJ Burns says, I remember in one of my readings, you mentioned a woman that was not here, that was the head of the family, and I think it was my nan. She passed when I was very young, and we were really close. Could I have a reading on that? Absolutely. So you would like to know if she has if she is trying to reach out to you, basically. That's what I'm getting, right, TJ? You want to know if she is, trying to reach out to you, trying to protect you in any way, anything like that. I think that's kind of what I'm getting. Let me just check the bottom here real fast. You're tired of soul searching. You've been doing it since October. I know that. I know you have, but I don't think you started soul searching for somebody else in October. That I don't believe. I think you were soul searching about completely other things. That's for sure. But I think if you want the right person to come along, you kind of have to manifest it a little bit, right, Kayla? You know how that is, because you have intuition. You have that intuition. So keep that in mind. You definitely have that intuition. All right. So you want to know if... Oh, Pinky, Sailor Moon, I did not mean to put your message up there. I'm sorry. I had TJ's up there. So you want to know if your nan is sending messages to you, or trying to let you know that she's watching you or protecting you or anything like that. And that's fine. But, all right. Yeah, Kayla, you do not need a puppeteer. That is for sure. You don't need that. He is hot, though, I have to say. Even as a guy. All right, let's see. I accidentally skipped Sailor Moon. The problem is I have a ton of Facebook people in between Sailor Moon and not skipping her. I haven't even got this down to Sailor Moon's question yet. Hey, CM. Didn't see you come in. Oh, I see. Okay, now I have Sailor Moon's question here. All right, I'll get to her. I will get to her soon, right after this. Okay. What is your Nan saying, and what is she doing? And so she's telling you, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid of anything you think is out of the ordinary, right? If you hear a voice, if you see something out of the corner of your eye, something like that, don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. You know, you may be, you know, you may have times that you mourn her, but you don't have to do that anymore. She is telling you that she is okay. She's okay. She's with other family members. She's with family. And that makes her very, very happy. You know, she has found, you know, family members came with her, you know, have met her, and she's met them when they've passed on, and things, she's very happy about that. So she doesn't want you to worry. She doesn't want you to be afraid. She doesn't want any of that kind of stuff. She just wants you to start your life basically over. She wants you to start planting seeds that are completely new from where you are now. She says you're not in a good place. You are not in a good place right now. You need to replant yourself somewhere different, away from all the other things that are going on in life. You need to find somewhere new, something new to start, completely different, right? The magician tells me that you have to take the initiative on this. And basically that's what she's telling you, right? You have got to do this. You've got to do this. It all comes down to this. This is right in the middle of the whole reading, and that's kind of her major point. Her major point is that whole idea of you have got to move on, move forward, and don't go backwards. Don't look backwards. Plant new seeds, and new things will come from them. Don't worry about her. She's great. She's here. She's looking. She's watching you, and she's got messages for you when you least expect them. But she really wants you to move on because she's afraid that things aren't going well right now in your life. And she's telling you, you have to take that initiative. If you don't do it, if you don't take the initiative, then nobody will, and you'll be stuck in a place you do not want to be. You'll be stuck in a horrible place, in a horrible position that you're in now, because you are losing in this game. The game you're playing right now, you're losing. You're not winning. You know, and I hate to be blunt like that and just kind of throw that out there like that, but it's true, right? You are losing the game. So if you don't take control of your life, move on, move forward, take the initiative, you will lose. And if you lose, what happens? You're not going to be happy. You are not going to be happy. And that's just going to weigh on you for a long, long time. And that's not how you want things to be, I don't think. I don't think so. I definitely don't. All right? So that's what I get for you, TJ. That's what she has for you. Let's put it that way. It's not really what I have for you. That's what she had for you. Sailor Moon wants to know, what I need to do about my life's path. What do you need to do? What do you need to do about your life's path? Let's see what we got. Oh, there's temperance. I knew temperance would show up. Temperance or justice, one or the other, right? Every night. Every night. All right. So, what do you need to do about your life path? You need to really get in touch with your emotions, right? You need to be in complete control of your emotions. You need to be very intuitive about how those emotions are and how they feel and what you can do to work with them, right? You need to work closely with your emotions so you can feel that intuition working, right? That gut feeling. You want to make sure you have that. And the only way to do that is to be in touch with your emotions very deeply. The Three of Cups shows me that you are looking to have fun with people, right? Fun with siblings, fun with very, very close friends, very, very close family members even. You're looking to have a good time like that. You want to be out and about and do things. And again, you're creative, you're resourceful. But this also shows intuition. Again, you have to be intuitive to use that creativity. So you got intuition here, you've got intuition here. I think that's the theme of this reading, right? The Queen of Pentacles is telling me that you if you are relaxed and if you're very calm and very still, that intuition will build and it'll grow and you'll be able to feel things and hear things and see things that you didn't think you could see before. Okay? Temperance is saying just be patient for it though. Just be patient. You have your purpose. You have to be patient and you have to just hold yourself back from trying to do things too quickly. And I think that is how you're going to obtain your life path. All right, Sailor Moon? I promise I did not forget you. Suzanne Riley, how are you? Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Will you have money for the current bills in August? Okay, well that wasn't what I wanted to do. That's for sure. Will you have money for your current bills in August? Hello, Praveen. How are you? From Germany. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here again. I saw you last night really quick, and I know I didn't get to your question, but your question is next, it looks like to me. Unless somebody donates. I got you up next. All right, Suzanne. Will you have money for your bills in August? Okay. Be strong. Number one, be strong, right? Okay. So the Three of Wands is telling me that you will gain the rewards that you deserve from the efforts that you've made. Does that make sense? You'll get the rewards from your efforts. Basically, that's it. You'll get those. You've done things. You've been doing things to try to get this situation handled with bills and stuff, and you'll be rewarded for that. You're ambitious, right? So things will move forward. Things will move forward quickly. They will come to you. The Eight of Wands shows me that things will come quickly. Again, positive results heading your way. Positive results are heading your way. Things will happen quickly. Hopefully that means money-wise, right? I would say between this showing, quick movement and the Chariot showing quick movement, I think something's going to come in where you will get some money, especially at least enough to do the bills for August. And it'll happen all of a sudden very quick, because you've got two very fast moving cards right next to each other, right? You've got the Eight of Wands, which is speed and movement, and you've got the Chariot, which looks like it's moving at a high rate of speed. And both of those, speed has to do with both of them. Again, you just have to be strong. You have to be strong. You have to be confident, right? What's that ladies deodorant commercial? Sure. Raise your hand if you're sure. That's what she's doing, because she's sure. She's confident. She's confident. Ride the ups and downs of life. Things happen. Things happen that you can't do anything about. That's what the wheel tells you, right? The wheel or the wheel of fortune, either way, it doesn't matter. Changes are coming. You just have to deal with the ups and downs. And once you do that, I think things will be okay for August. I think something's going to come in. And again, I think it's going to happen all of a sudden. It's going to happen really quick all of a sudden. Okay? Raise your hand if you're sure. I know I'm dating myself. All right. Praveen, how are you? Lorraine Farrell, you're very welcome. I'm trying to catch some of the stuff here at the bottom to see what people are writing. TJ says, thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, TJ. Excuse me. Yvonne, thank you. Oh, good night. Good night, Yvonne. I know it's late there. It's like midnight now. Just about. Okay, so I'm going to do Praveen's question, and then CM, I will do yours last. You will get the last question of the night. And that's it. Because it's just 7 o'clock now. I just heard the clock ding. 7 o'clock. So, all the way from Germany. Got to do a reading, right? You're welcome, Suzanne. You are welcome very much. I hope sometimes, if any of you guys read cards or understand tarot cards and stuff like that, I hope that you can kind of see the things that I'm saying even before I say them. There's Temperance again, by the way. I'm curious. And Pinky Lee, we're curious about you. Do you read cards? Do you do tarot readings, Pinky? Let me know. Let me know, please. All right, so you want a reading about your job. You're trying to get a job in a company where you did your internship. Will you get it within this month? Temperance says be patient. Again, be patient. Temperance is very good for patience. Things will happen on their own time, so you do have to just hold off a little bit. But you will have peace of mind, right? There's a lot of things to think about. There's a lot of things you have to decide. And I think you are going to end up being stable with money. I think you're going to be able to save money, which does mean that things are going to go your way. You are very, very good at what you do. You are a master at your work. You are naturally talented. You're very constructive, so you can think outside of the box, and that's what they're going to like. They've already seen you work there as an intern, and they like the way you've done that. They like the way you think outside the box and stuff like that. And I think there's that celebration coming, and I think that celebration is because you will get the permanent position at the job that you've been doing your internship with, right? It looks like a great celebration here. Looks like family, very close friends, very, sisters. I always, this always reminds me of just sisters, but it's not. It could be any siblings. It could be any very close family. It could be very, very close friends. But yeah, I think yes. I think the answer is yes, Praveen, that you will get the permanent position at the place you did your internship. And I think you'll do very well because I think they've already seen that and you're really good at your job. All right, CM, this is your reading and this is our final reading. So, Pinky says, I am a seer and psychic. I do not need cards to read. Well, there you have it. But you're thinking about getting your first tarot deck. It's funny because I was talking the other day. You're welcome, Praveen. Good night. Have a good night. Hope to see you tomorrow. And I thought it would be a great idea to do if we could do a collaboration together, right? Somebody had mentioned that to me. And I said, oh, that would be a lot of fun. We need to find out if she does readings. So, very interesting. So you are a psychic, a complete all out, no cards necessary psychic. That's awesome. All right, CM, are things going to go better next week than they did this week? Will next week be better than this week? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be any different than this week. I think you're going to, you're going to go to work. You're going to work with the people you have to work with. You'll get along with them at work, and that's what you do because you are a teammate. You are a good teammate. Yes, that was, all right, so it was Kayla. It was Kayla that said it, Pinky. I don't like to mention who I talk to outside of this place here, outside of our show, but Kayla said it, so there it is. But yeah, so I see that you'll cooperate because you're a good team member. You are a good member of the team, but you're going to have to be strong for next week because I don't think it's going to be a whole lot different. I think things are going to, I think things are going to still be a little stormy next week if they were stormy this week. I think that's just the way it's going to be. I think I think you have optimism towards it. I think you're looking for a little bit of extra adventure. I'm pretty sure you don't even have a day at work next week. Oh, that's even worse. So you really are looking for an adventure. Something to do, right? Something to do during the week if you have no days to work. I just don't see where things are going to be any better than this week. If this week went really bad, I don't know why. Did you have your meeting last night? Did you have your meeting with people last night with your friends? Your group dinner or your group hangout? Because that would be fun. Oh, I hope you don't have to go to the emergency vet again. I don't see anything like that. Again, unless your squirrel loses his nuts. You won't have to go to the emergency vet. You're able to take care of everything at home with that strength. I just think that you are looking for adventure. You're looking for something because you are very optimistic. Oh no, you tried to go and got on the wrong bus and didn't get to go. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. And I think that's why, you're feeling like kind of numb today, right? You're kind of feeling numb. Yeah, things weren't good. Things weren't good this week, but you know what? Unfortunately, I don't see a whole lot of difference next week. But I do think that, I do think there's better times coming because, just from things that have been going on over the past month, better things have been coming all the time for you, CM. So, all right. All right, that's what I have for you, Sam. I'm sorry, I don't see a whole lot of difference. The things weren't so great. Yeah, Pinky, if you get a chance, send me an email. Go to the website. The website's got my email address on it. Right? nightreadertarot.com. You can also go there to donate, peeps. All my friends. I think you'd be great at reading tarot, too, Pinky. I think so, too. So, you're welcome, CM. All right, so everybody have a good night. I hope to see you all tomorrow night. And I will talk to you then. All right, let me see. Yeah, we're here 6 o'clock tomorrow night Eastern Time. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good evening. Thank you. Goodbye.